Hey everybody, what's going on? Kyle here with another lesson. Today I'm going to be doing Hymn for the Weekend. And before I begin, I just want to say a few things. I learned this through the sheet music book, and I made a few modifications here and there to kind of better fit, my playing style. For example, the sheet music book says to play the main riff with just your right hand. I personally had trouble doing that, so I've kind of modified it to do back and forth between both right and left hand. Now I'm not sure how Chris plays it live. I've looked at a few videos and I really haven't been able to figure it out. I think he might play it with his right hand, and left hand he might just do notes. But like I said, everyone's different. So this is my version, and I still believe it's 100%, or close to 100% accurate sound-wise. That being said, we're going to go ahead and dive right into it. This part right here may seem a little bit hard, but it's not too bad once you kind of figure out the pattern and the chord structure. So we're going to go ahead and pretend for a minute that we're not going to focus on the melody right now. We're just going to focus on the notes and the chords. So if we take those and break them down into chords, that's what I'm going to show you first, so you can kind of get that down, and then we can go into the melody. So start with the right hand. The right hand is just two notes the entire time with one note changing. First note is C, that's a constant note, and then G sharp, C and G, and then C and F. That's it. So those are the three, let's call them chords just for now. Those are the three chords in the right hand, and you're going to play them like this. Let's say this is the first chord, this is the second, this is the third. You're going to play them 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. So let's go ahead and say that the second chord, when you play it the first time, is a transition chord, and the third chord, the last time, is also technically a transition chord. So that's the right hand, like I said, if you're to play it like that. The left hand that those notes in is going to be F octaves with a C in the middle. Second chord is actually just one note, E flat. Third chord, D octaves with a B flat in the middle. So far we have back up to that second chord, and it's the same thing, the E flat, but this time you're also going to add in C and G. Back down to that third chord, and this time take off that lower D octave. So just B flat and D. So play it together, it sounds like this. Help you kind of better remember when to switch and stuff like that. If you were to play those chords in beats or beats of 4, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. So for the first chord, you're going to play it for 3 beats. Second chord 1, which is the fourth of the previous beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Third chord, play it 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next chord, play it 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Play down to the third chord and finish it off and play it twice. 3, 4. So that's how you'd play it if you were to play it like that. Obviously that's not how the song sounds. I'm just trying to show you when those changes are. So now to go on the melody, I'm going to drop most of the left hand. The way I set the left hand up was that you have your left thumb is already in position to play those single notes. So let's drop the rest of the left hand for now and just focus on the melody. So if we're going to play the melody like this, you just go back and forth between the right and the left. So for the first part you play it 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and the third time don't play the F, that's when you start the transition and play to E flat, and then right hand transition to that other chord. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. Down here, play both hands. So play that left note. And back and forth 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, play both notes. And 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 7, 8. That's it. So slowly. Now add those left hand notes back in, the rest of them, and you're all set. And only play those when you transition to a new chord. Don't play them back and forth the whole time. You can, but it sounds a little off and sounds too full. For example, it doesn't sound terrible, but it doesn't sound 100% right to me anyway. So how I play them is I just play them when you first hit that chord, the transition. Hitting it at the beginning and then hitting the left note alone. Now another thing you can do to add something else to it that the song does is do like a slide thing. And you're just hitting each individual note in your left hand and then hit the right hand. So, and then you just start playing it. Mainly you do that on the first chord and then you do it on the second chord when you play it the second time around. So right there, slide up from G, C to E flat. Slide right there too, B flat to D. And you just keep repeating that. So that part right there serves as the intro and the verses. Now next up is the pre-chorus, which is, in this actual studio version of the song, there is no piano, it's just the trumpets, or the horns, whatever they are. That part's too fun, and it's too, if you don't play that, it's going to be too boring, not too bland, so go ahead and show you the piano for that part. So left hand is just going to be octaves. So I'll go ahead and start off by showing you that. It's going to be G octaves, down to F octaves, E flat octaves. So up to G sharp octaves, down to G, down to F. So if you play that alone, it'd be. And now the chords that go along with these in the right hand, they're going to be the same. So if you remember, so really it's 1, 2, 3. There's only 4 chords because they're the same. So for that first chord, right hand is going to be C, E flat, G. Second chord, right hand, G sharp, C, F. Third chord, right hand, G, C, E flat. So, right hand, C, E flat, G sharp. And for this next part, you're going back to those G's, so you're going back to that same first chord, which in this case, you're already in position. You just need to move the 2 G sharp octaves down to G, and then this G sharp octave down to G. That's your first chord. So, then back to the F, which in the right hand again is G sharp, C, F. So from the beginning real quick. Play it again. This time, the second time around when you get to this point, you're going to play You're not going to go back up to the G sharp, you're going to play this part, which is F octaves in the left hand, right hand, G sharp, C, F. Play that 4 times. And then with this part too, you can play it just like that, but if you want to follow the actual melody, which in the song is dun 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 dun. So you follow that, you kind of feel the chords a little bit more. So for that part too, you can also throw a C in there, and I kind of slide sometimes, so I'll do the slide thing. So after you do that, you play it again. What I like to do for that also is I hold the pedal down for most of that, and then once I get to that last chord, I let go of the pedal, so it kind of mimics the song a little bit better. And lyric-wise, of course, if you're a little lost on this, it's just the part where it's put your wings on me, and I was so heavy, put on a now I just once again, I don't. I'm not a singer. I can't sing, so I kind of tend to speak the words, the lyrics, just so you can hear them. All right, so that is the pre-chorus right there. Next, we're going to move on to the chorus, which also serves as the rest of the song, the ending part of the song. Except there's one change. We'll get to that after, though. So for this part, I'm going to go through and just show you the chords, and then I will add in the extra notes after. So a couple chords here, so prepare yourself for this one. All right, so left hand is G sharp octaves, right hand is C, E flat, G sharp. Sorry about that. All right, so second chord, left hand is B flat, right hand is B flat, D, F. Third chord, right hand C, E flat, G, left hand C. So far your left hand has started at here, G sharp, gone up to B flat, gone up to C. The right hand has done. Next chord, left hand G, right hand G, B flat, D. G sharp, right hand play G sharp, C, E flat. Next chord, B flat in left hand, right hand F, B flat, D. And the last chord, left hand C, right hand G, C, E flat. So you play left hand alone, you notice you start from down here, A sharp, sorry, G sharp, B flat, C, down to G, then do it again. You keep repeating that. So now we're going to add in all those little extra notes which go along with the lyrics. So for example, so first chord, you're just playing all those chords, and then after that first chord, you're going to play single note in your right hand, just G, and with the lyrics it would go I, O, so on O you play G, so I, O, I, and then on O you're going to play G sharp this time, O, and then I, so Got Me Feeling is going to be C, 2 C's, me, then feeling, 2 G's, or alternatively you could do got me feeling. Keep the C the entire time. Come down here, drunk, and I'm going to play D on and, drunk, and. So review so far, slowly. On high, high. So you're going to play E flat, so, high, F, so, high, and then D and C. Sorry. Then left hand, you're going to do the little riff thing, which is just C, D, E flat, D, C, G. And then you just repeat again. So once again, slowly. Repeat it. Now also, you're going to do a couple different things with your left hand just to make it sound a little bit more full. And before you hit those single notes, you're going to hit one note in the left hand real quick. So for example, see, I'm hitting that left note before I hit the right note. Particularly right there, you can really hear it. So you repeat that for the chorus, then after that you go back into the verse, back into the pre-chorus, and then back into the chorus again. And then after that, I wouldn't really call it a bridge. It's just the part where Beyonce sings, the la 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 la, those parts, the la-las. For that part, it's the same exact thing, same piano. There's just no drums or anything like that. This part, when you do the left hand, you're also going to do that in your right hand. So pretty much octaves. Then you play that again, and then you go into the last part, I Shoot Across the Sky, which it's the same exact chord progression. It's not played the same way. You don't play it with the chorus, you just play the chords. So for example, it'd be, so shoot across the sky. We shoot across just like that. So live, I believe, I'm not sure how it's played in this song. I don't know if there's any piano in that part. If it is, it's very quiet. But live, at the end, Chris will kind of do, I'm not sure exactly what he plays, but he kind of just plays like the left and right hand back and forth. So for example, like that. Like I said, I'm 100% sure, but it's, like I said, it's the same exact chords. You guys can kind of make up your own way and kind of put your own spin on it. Something like that. Because in the actual song, it just ends with Beyonce's vocals, as well as like the synths, and then that's it. There's no like piano or anything like that. So that's how I would end it, is on that last chord. So that's what I have for you guys. That's it. I apologize for any confusion at any points. It's kind of the best way I could explain it, by breaking the melody down first and doing the chords, and then explaining the melody afterwards. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next lesson.